So I've been crazy excited to test this out. It's the Ninja Professional Slushie Maker. It essentially makes a slushie, milkshake, all these different drinks with very few ingredients in less than an hour. So we're gonna be testing it out today with a cold pop slushie, a 1-ingredient slushie, a milkshake, and then I have one more surprise at the end. You're gonna wanna stick around for that one. I feel like when I was a kid, I would have loved to have this thing. The ability to throw in juice or pop and create a slushie in a matter of minutes is a pretty crazy concept. Now it only comes in a few different parts. You can easily pull it apart to clean it up when it's done, and it has a little built-in drip tray. Like most Ninja products, you also get a pretty detailed book that has a couple recipes to get you started. So first one we're trying is right here. This is a 1-ingredient pop slushie. Take your pop, and today we're doing Dr. Pepper Zero, probably the best zero pop. If you know, you know. We're gonna throw 2 or 3 cans inside of it and see how long it takes to make slush and how it turns out. Let's get started. So before we even turn it on, we need to pour our liquid inside. And they have this little latch here where you can quickly pour your liquid directly inside. They have this high quality pourer we're gonna be using soon, and a bunch of presets depending on what you make. Of course, we're gonna be using the slush one for this first one. Now they say you should chill the liquid first, but I didn't have time, so we're gonna just try it like this. Let's pour in our first drink. I think you could also do this with flat pop, so I wouldn't be too concerned about whether it's flat or not. Can too. So now at the bottom here, we're gonna turn it on, and we're gonna select the slush preset. It looks like it already has a pre-frozen amount here. So here you can adjust the temperature. It's already going right away. We're gonna let it do its thing, and we'll come back in 10 minutes and check out the progress. All right, folks, we're about 15 minutes in, and the machine randomly turned off. I don't know why. So what I did is I put it back on slush mode, and I upped the temperature a little bit, about 3 notches. I'm hoping that keeps it running. Maybe it just glitched. I don't know, I was outside. Let's let it run for another 15 and see what happens. If you look closely, you can already see some frozen pop starting to come together. However, it just has these big clumps of ice right now. So we'll see what happens once we let it run a little bit longer. Okay, so it just randomly turned off again. You can see it stopped running. I read online sometimes it's because you don't have enough liquid in it. Even though we can see right here, it's past the minimum fill line. Sometimes when it rotates around, it looks like it dips a little bit below that. So we're gonna add one more. We're gonna put 3 cans of pop, even though this is way above their minimum fill line, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully this time it doesn't randomly shut off. Let's give this a try. Okay, let's leave it and hope for the best now. So I have discovered why it keeps turning off, or so I think. If you look in the notes section, it says do not use diet or zero drinks. Yeah, so that's my fault. We're gonna clean this quick, go get some normal soda or pop, whatever you wanna call it, and try it again. Let me show you how to clean it. First thing first, we need to empty it out. That is a lot of wasted pop. Now we're gonna pour some clean water through the top. And we're gonna press the rinse option. Once it's rinsed a sufficient amount, we're gonna empty out the water again. Oh, that is such a quick pour. And we're gonna pull this lever, which is gonna remove the base unit right here. You can see we got some liquid left in there. You can rinse this out further if you need to, and then let it dry. Next, you have the mixer component. And the last thing is this right here. Now this is your condensation tray, and you can see that collects any water drippings that goes through the machine. Once you let it dry or you rinse it off and you're about to use it, go ahead and put it all back together. This is pretty easy. It locks into place. Now it's ready for the next use. All right, we're fresh back from the store, and we got that good sugar this time. This is the real stuff, all sugar included. Let's pour it in, give it another try. This time it's a little cold too, so hopefully that works better. Slushie mode. So this time we are 15 minutes in, and look at that slushy already start to form. So the zero sugar was definitely the issue. We're gonna let this run until it beeps, that way we know it's finished. Now we have it at 3 cold settings. I wanna put it up just a little bit. We're gonna go to 4, and that's going to change the texture slowly. Let's come back in a little bit. So we're looking like it's at an optimal temperature. Now this thing will actually run up to 12 hours, keeping it slushy consistency the whole time. Let's give this a try. We're gonna empty some out here. A little slow to come out. Look at this. That is perfect slushy consistency. This looks like a Slurpee or something you'd get from a gas station. Check that out. So let's go ahead and give this one a try. This is our slushie. That is so good. Wow. So that took around 20 to 25 minutes to make about 3 servings, just using about 1/3 to half full bottle of pop. That works ridiculous well. This is dangerous. Okay, next up, we're going to do a milkshake, chocolate milkshake. And this is also supposed to be under an hour. Let's try it out. So right here is the recipe we're following for the chocolate shake. You only need 6 ingredients, maybe 5 if you don't want to add the vanilla extract. Just a little bit of different flavor. Whole milk, heavy cream, vanilla extract, granulated sugar. I'm using brown sugar, that's all I have right now. Chocolate syrup and cocoa powder. Let's get it. 2 cups of whole milk. 1 cup of heavy cream. Oh yeah. Teaspoon of vanilla. Ooh, heavy pour. 2 tablespoons cocoa powder. 2 tablespoons sugar. And a 1/4 cup chocolate syrup. There. Now do a little whiskey and blend it all together. And everything looks pretty incorporated. Now we have to pour it into the machine. Let's hit the milkshake option. We can see the temperature setting is automatically set at 5 this time instead of 3, so this will get quite a bit colder for the milkshake. So our milkshake is complete, and look at that texture. Oh my gosh, that almost looks like soft serve. I wonder what would happen if we tried to max it out. Let's fill it up here. Oh my God. Oh. Is this not, it's maybe not the perfect consistency, but we can up the temperature. So that's what we're gonna do here in a second, but look at this. That looks spectacular. All right, we got our milkshake now with our straw. Look at that consistency again. Perfect. That is better than McDonald's, better than Burger King, better than half the ones you get in store. Oh my God. Okay, I wanna try upping the temperature, and let's see what happens after another 15 minutes. How much thicker we can get it. Okay, it is now cooled down to almost the max setting. Let's see how much thicker it is. And yeah, oh yeah, it definitely looks a little thicker for sure. Check that out. Yeah, check that out. It's definitely a much more soft ice cream texture. But let's take it to one more level. Let's set it max, come back, and see what it looks like. So how much tastier is this thicker one? Let's see. Still tastes just as good, but this is the milkshake consistency I like. Let's come back in another 10 minutes and check it out. All right, last setting is complete. Let's see how thick. It looks a tiny bit thicker, but very similar to the last one. Let's see the consistency. What do you guys think? Thicker or the same? Well, it'd be silly of me not to taste test this, so let's give it a try. It's definitely thicker because it's very hard to get out of the straw right now, but just tastes amazing. My God. Okay, so here's the thing with the Ninja Slushi Maker. Obviously, I've only used this a few times. The Ninja Creamy is one of my absolute favorite dessert machines, and I have to say, this overtakes that spot. It instantly, within 30 minutes, makes you a milkshake, slushie, frozen juice, and of course, adult beverages if you want, in a matter of minutes. And it tastes just as good, if not better, than fast food places and gas stations. I have no idea how long this is gonna last, but even if it lasts me 2 to 3 years, that is far worth it. New favorite kitchen gadget, guys. Thanks for watching. The link is down below if you wanna check it out. I'll see you in the next one.